All right, so we have a Lanterns update in case you guys did not see the previous rumors and updates. They are trying to cast the new people to play Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan supposedly was going to be played by Josh Brolin, but Brolin backed out. I personally think he backed out because he saw the online backlash and everybody was like, nah, bro, you a little too old for all that, bro. Like to be Hal Jordan, nah. So he backed out. They was talking about Matthew McConaughey and all these other people. Just weird. Just the casting rumors were weird. But even though I was like, Chris Pine is right there. Chris Pine to me should have always been Hal Jordan. And that to me would have been the number one pick to go down that route. But it looks like we have our new Hal Jordan, at least according to these bigger outlets, and that is nobody. That is Kyle Chandler. Kyle Chandler is potentially, or at least maybe in talks of becoming your new Hal Jordan Green Lantern. It says here he is in negotiations to star in Lanterns, and he is poised to play Hal Jordan. However, the search for an actor to play John Stewart is still ongoing. So we don't have a John Stewart yet. Keep in mind, this is supposed to be a duo that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be kind of like a crime type of drama, almost like a True Detective type of deal. um for those of you that don't know, I didn't follow Chandler a lot. I do remember him from Friday Night Lights. He was really, really good in that as the football coach. But have y'all seen Bloodline, Catch 22, or Super Pumped? I haven't watched any of those. I haven't seen any of those. Um, but I'm gonna be honest. He definitely was not going to be one of my picks. Um, and I'll be even more honest. He's not an exciting pick to me. But I also think that part of that has to do with the proposed idea that we're doing an older version of Hal Jordan. I'm not a big fan of that. I think that, especially if you're trying to have a new DC, a new version, it's okay to have a younger guy play the role. You can have someone in their 30s or whatever play it. But this also goes into the other rumors that this dynamic is supposed to be an older Hal mentoring a younger John Stewart. Now, John Stewart is the Black Green Lantern, and of course, we do have some people here that are been rumored to be the new ones in the running. And I don't know if these are top of your list or not, but here are the two actors right now that are supposedly in the running to play John Stewart. And yes, here you go. Probably looks a little familiar. You've got Aaron Pierre here. He was the star from Rebel Ridge. Then you have Stephen James. I think he was also in Race. He was in 21 Bridges as well with Chadwick. But yeah, they are the ones that are in the running right now to play John Stewart, opposite of Kyle Chandler. It says here that it is unclear if the pair, if they're testing or if they're reading, and sources say a decision could be made by the end of the weekend. Damson Idris, star of Snowfall, he was on the short list, but no longer in contention due to a scheduling conflict. And that's pretty unfortunate because if they went this route, if they had to go this route with a younger John Stewart, then I would have preferred Damson Idris to play that role. I'm going to be colorist here. I don't want Aaron Pierre. I think the brother is massively talented. He did a phenomenal job in Rebel Ridge. But John Stewart has always been depicted as a darker skinned black man. Not light skinned with the with the different color eyes. We're not doing Michael Ealy here. I'm just saying. This has always been a darker skinned black man, and I think it would be more appropriate to cast someone a little darker. Again, Aaron Pierre is fantastic. He's a great actor. He can do physical roles. Yes, but this is going to be similar to casting Storm as biracial Halle Berry, light skinned. What are we doing? Stop. Stop. As for Stephen James, why? Now I got nothing against the brother. The brother can act. He's fine. He's okay. But if these are remotely possible, keep in mind that these are supposed to be characters and actors that will be in all the mediums. They will be in the animated, they'll be on the TV, and they'll be on the movies. In the movies. If we went with Stephen James, I don't see him as the John Stewart that's always been portrayed, whether it's the comics, whether it's the animated Justice League series. I don't see the vision. I don't see it. And I also don't like this dynamic. I don't like, and yes, I don't care if it's optics. I don't like the idea of this older white Hal Jordan trying to mentor this younger black John Stewart. That's not a dynamic that's even been portrayed in the comics. Now, it's one thing if you sit here and tell me, hey, this is a John Stewart that just got the ring and he's trying to learn the ropes on how to be a lantern. That's fine. I don't mind that because, yes, all lanterns kind of sort of need like a mentor or someone to help them along the way. But from the comics, from the cartoons, John Stewart was a grown man. This was a grown man with military experience. Like, he was the man. I believe in one of the comic portrayals, it even showed that when the alien first crash landed on Earth, it wasn't Hal Jordan that was supposed to even be the Green Lantern. The alien, the ring, was really looking for John Stewart. Like that, he was about that life. So, I don't like this dynamic. I don't like the idea of how it looks. I think what they're trying to do is set up Hal Jordan to eventually just die, because if he's that old, clearly you're not going to stick around that long. But again, I don't like this. And I'll be honest, I don't like either one of these rumored actors. Again, it's nothing personal against them. I think they are good actors. I don't like them for this role. I would have preferred, again, if you have to go younger, go with Damson Idris. But you know what? Aldous Hodge. You put out Aldous Hodge does not need to be Hawkman. Stop it. He does not need to be Hawkman. It's a waste of his talents. You make that man John Stewart, right? And even if you wanted to go a little bit older, you could still go with Sterling K. Brown. I love Sterling K. Brown. I think Sterling is one of the most talented actors in Hollywood. If you wanted to go the older route, and he's in shape, and he's already expressed interest in playing John Stewart at some point. So I'm just saying they had a lot of other options out there. But this feels like, based off of the Supergirl casting with Millie Alcock from House of the Dragon, based off of these rumors here, this feels like he's like James Gunn is casting for a CW DC show. It does none of this feels like you're really trying to go the MCU route and I'm not saying you need big name stars. I'm not saying that. But it feels like you're casting more for TV than you are for a cinematic, big, huge connected universe. I don't know. Like the best casting so far that I think James Gunn has done is getting David Corenswet to play Superman. He looks the part. I'm fine with that. Everything else looks like a CW show in the making. I don't know. But anyway, guys, you guys let me know, what do you think about the pick for Hal Jordan, at least he's in talks, so we'll see. And what do you think about the two brothers that are in the running right now for John Stewart? Do you like these picks? Do you have other picks that you wanted or that you think would be a good fit? Whatever you think, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.